I've been studying it, practicing it for anywhere from 2 to 3 years, and it's done a lot of good for me. But at the same time, there are times where it hasn't worked. Welcome, entrepreneurs, and welcome back, proprietors. You are now tuned in to the 44th episode of Proprietor Chronicles, a vlog following me on my journey to financial freedom. So if you saw last week, I designed all of the clothes for Q4 and I ordered them, and now I'm just waiting for them to come. They're going to come next week sometime. I'm going to take pictures of them. Not going to go as hard in the picture taking. Last time I went all the way to New York City on Park Ave. I went to the beach, I went to the library, and I went in my backyard. So I'm not going to go as hard in terms of distance taking these pictures. I'll probably just find somewhere around here where I could take pictures for all of them instead of going to Manhattan, to the beach, to here, to there. So I'll probably just go to some sort of park or some sort of cool area to take pictures for all of the clothes. And speaking of the clothes, rocking my Proprietor Lifestyle Definition t-shirt right now. If you didn't get it, you had your chance in Q3. When we release these clothes, you can only get them for that quarter. We are not going to re-release them. We don't have any plans of doing any restocks or anything like that. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you like something, don't think about, fuck, maybe, I could buy it in a week, 2 weeks, next month. Like, it won't be available. Like, buy it. You'll see on the product page how long there is left for you to buy it. So go check it out, and if you want one, buy one. If not, then I don't want to get messages saying, yo, that shirt's really cool, can I get it, when we don't have them anymore. We're not producing them anymore. So if you like it, be sure to get it. And also, for those of you who follow us on Instagram and Twitter, I'm sure you've seen the content difference in Q4 already during this past week. I'm very happy with how everything's coming out. Just the new videos look a lot cleaner. The new quotes, the new Twitter posts, the new stories that I'm going to start posting just look so much cleaner compared to past quarters. And not that the past quarters looked bad, but this is, you just have the white background with the text in the video. I even put the red bar. Shout out to Premiere Pro. I couldn't do that in VideoPad with the version I had, and my computer couldn't handle the new version. So just little things like that I think make a big difference and make us look more legitimate. What's going on? Just got back from garage selling, and pretty successful day. I went with a couple people and we all did well. We all are going to make money, so just wanted to show you guys a couple things that I bought from garage sales. So we got a Snoopy's Macy thing that I bought for $1 that goes for anywhere from 15 to 20. I bought this Jets toaster that retails for how much? $49.99. They listed it for $2, and I got it for $1, so I could probably make 20 on that easily. I got this baseball mask and 2 old gloves. The mask is listed for like $115, so I bought all 3 of these for $15. If I could get 30 to 40 out of each one, that'd be awesome. And then I got this Yankees 1999 World Series Champions banner ×2. So might keep one, might sell one, both of those for $1. So all in all, I spent $1, $2, I spent 15, that's 17, and then I spent another $1, 18, and then I bought video games for 25, brought that to GameStop, and they gave me a $33 gift card. So $8 profit right there, but pretty successful day. Definitely have had better, but this was definitely not a bad garage selling day at all. 2 things came in the mail today. The light olive tea from Proprietor Clothes, and the Gildan 8-ounce heavy blend hoodie. Got 2 of these. I'm waiting on the other 2, so I can't open them just yet, as much as I want to just rip them open right now, but you guys will see what they look like, as well as the other sweater and the other long sleeve t-shirt on the next episode, so stay tuned. Back in Steve's Corner, when we get to Steve's Corner, there are deep fucking conversations. There are streams of consciousness that change minds, change actions, and change the world. Or at least that's what I'm hoping it does. So I wanted to talk about the law of attraction and the truth behind it in terms of how it affects people, what it makes people do, and I guess how people should use it and how I've been using it. I've been studying it, practicing it for anywhere from 2 to 3 years, and it's done a lot of good for me. But at the same time, there are times where it hasn't worked, and it leaves me thinking, shit, if I visualized more, would this have happened? If, I thought more positively in this second when I wasn't consciously thinking, like, I don't think it's possible for humans in 2018 to consciously think 100% of the time. And I know I talked about configuring your subconscious, but it's very, very hard. And for someone to think positively 100% of the time and say that if they were only thinking positively 99% of the time, that's the reason that this undesirable situation happened, I think is bullshit. I don't think you can think consciously 100% of the time. And even if you get 99% and there is one thought in your brain throughout the whole day that is negative, and for people who are really diehard law of attraction people to say, this is why that happened, this is why you failed that test, this is why this happened, I just think that's bullshit. And I wanted to talk about how I view it, because right now I view it as blind faith. I think that it's great to have because you're always looking forward to something. You always believe something good's going to happen, so you only look at the good. And when something undesirable happens, then it's like, whoa, what the fuck, to those people who really believe in this shit, like, live and die by it. So when something undesirable happens to me, I don't look at it as like, fuck, man, if only I thought positively 99.999999% of the time instead of 99.9998, or just different shit like that. I look at undesirable events as it's happening for me. There's a reason why I failed that test. There's a reason why my first business wasn't successful. There's a reason why this happened, why that happened. Instead of, oh, well, you know what, you didn't get the outcome that you wanted because you didn't visualize enough or you didn't think positively enough. So I just think that believing that everything is going to go your way and having faith that it will, and looking for great things and thinking positively, all that shit is great. I think that everyone should do that because it helps you be a happier person. And I think at the end of the day, all anybody wants in life is to be happy. So when something undesirable happens, I don't look at it as, fuck, man, why'd this happen? This shit sucks. Like, obviously, in the moment, this shit might suck. Obviously, for a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months, even years sometimes, like, it might suck. But at the same time, it's happening for a reason, whether it's good or bad. And especially when it's bad, you just have to believe that whatever is happening to you that you consider undesirable in the moment, it's not undesirable in the long term, because it's going to help you in one way or the other. So I just think that that's the main thing with the law of attraction, the kind of truth behind it. Like, oh, if you think this way, every single thought that you have in your day and you visualize and this and that, like, it's just faith. It's just having faith that shit will go your way. So you start believing shit will go your way. And when things do go your way, you credit it. You say, yep, that's why it happened. And to a certain extent, it might be true. But when something undesirable happens, then what? Then it's not the law of attraction's fault. Only when something good happens, it's the law of attraction's fault. When something bad happens, you just didn't use it enough. Like, I've been thinking about that, and I just think that when you think that, it really makes you question the integrity of the law of attraction and the validity of it. So that's what I like to do, and that's what I would recommend, because it's made me a lot happier as a person. If something good happens, awesome, I brought that upon myself. If something bad happens, it might suck in the moment, or days, months, years, whatever, but it happened for a reason. Life is happening for me, not to me. And if you believe that way, you will just be such a happier person. You will always look at the bright side of things. You will always be positive, and you will always be happy. And like I said, that's what anybody wants to be, whether that's living in a penthouse, whether that's being a model, whether that's living in a basement and playing Call of Duty 24/7. Just there's different versions of it, obviously, but that's all anybody wants to be at the end of the day. So I had that on my mind for a little bit, and it's tough because you tell people believe in the law of attraction for those reasons. Like, you look on the bright side of things, like you're always waiting for something good to happen, like you just seem happier and different shit like that. But at the same time, when something bad happens and someone comes to you and says, wait, but what the fuck, I thought the law of attraction was supposed to work, and you try explaining things, and it's tough. So I just wanted to talk about that. I hope it helps you guys out, because the law of attraction, I know, is very popular. So I'm going on over 6 minutes recording in this stream of consciousness. That's what we're calling it, right? So I'm going to end this vlog off on that note. The other clothes for Q4 are coming in within the next week. You will see all that shit on the next episode of Proprietor Chronicles. For now, drop a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to see more videos just like this. And social media links in the description. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.